As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our retirement income evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. At Clairview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, we are committed to our community by providing advanced medical care and services at our skilled nursing center, while also providing a setting for seniors who require minimal assistance with their daily routine at our Country Springs Personal Care Home. Our services aim to enhance self-esteem and encourage a fulfilling lifestyle. Clairview Nursing and Rehab Center and Country Springs Personal Care Home share a beautiful campus right outside of Sligo and are less than 10 minutes from the center of Clarion. Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life. Jalen, number 13, we're beyond proud of you. Love, Mom, Dad, and Jaden. Jalen, Grandpa has loved all the time you have spent with him in softball. We are both so proud of you. Love, Grandma and Grandpa. Good luck, Lady Panthers, from Mrs. Blackwell, Miss Sherry, and Miss Tammy. Jalen, you're the greatest. Take it one pitch at a time. Love, Nanny and Poppy. Lady Panthers, we're so proud of all your accomplishments. You've got this. Love the Pomeroy family. Jalen and Izzy, you ladies are amazing. We're so proud of you. Lots of love. Your Pomeroy family. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. There we go. Back here, getting ready for Northern Potter versus DuBois Central Catholic in the District 9 Class 1A playoffs, it is the 4-time defending champion DuBois Central Catholic Cardinals against the upstart Northern Potter Panthers. Northern Potter first time they've had a softball program since the 2019 season. DCC comes in, record of 18 wins and 2 losses. Northern Potter 17-4. Great pitching matchup today. Freshman Jalen Willamie for Northern Potter against sophomore Riley Kolbatsky of DuBois Central Catholic. Willamie, one of the top freshmen, if not the top freshman in District 9. She enters with a 176 earned run average and 95 and a third innings pitched. She's given up 56 hits, 20 walks, closing in on 200 strikeouts with 198. She's given up 50 runs. Only 24 of those have been earned. On the other side, Kolbatsky, the best pitcher in District 9, 0.54 earned run average for Riley. She, in 91 innings, has given up just 10 runs, 7 of them earned, has walked 18, given up 33 hits. She as well is closing in on 200 strikeouts with 191. We're going to step aside. Thanks some of our sponsors here. We'll be right back on the YDL Sports Network. Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. When we opened Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network, we were looking for an insurance company we knew and could trust. Acrisure and DuBois gave us all of that and more, and that's why Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. We know that the folks at Acrisure have our backs, and we know they support high school athletes and athletics. Find out more at acrisure.com/Mid-Atlantic or call them today at 814-371-5270. Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of Your Daily Local LLC. A good garbage company is like a good utility player. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For great dependable garbage service in Clarion County, no one does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com. Howdy, rodeo fans! The 64th Annual North Washington Rodeo is scheduled for August 13th through the 17th. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 p.m. The show starts at 8. Come early and eat dinner in the social hall between 4 and 7. Nightly specials will be offered. Can't make dinner? No problem. There'll be lots of concession options available during the show. Grounds are located at 2225 Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. For more information, visit northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. The show goes on, rain or shine. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals.
All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit.
Back here in DuBois at Heindelfeld, let's take a look at our starting lineup for Northern Potter. The Panthers, under the direction of Sherry Bartow, will lead off with their right fielder, their center fielder, Reagan Slauson, batting second. The catcher, Lillian Steele, batting third, and at third base, Emma Haynes. Batting fourth and in right field, Kayla Hyde. Batting fifth and at second base, Taylor Knowles. Batting sixth, doing the pitching, Jalen Willoughby. Batting seventh and at first base, Zoe White. Batting eighth and at shortstop, Haley Chapman. Batting ninth and in left field, Maya Kibbe. So it's Slauson, Steele, Haynes, Hyde, Knowles, Willoughby, White, Chapman, and Kibbe. As you can see that on your screen, they're going against Riley Kolbatsky. And again, Kolbatsky checks in with a 0.54 earned run average. Saw her throw one of the greatest games I've ever seen against St. Mary's a couple of weeks ago. Struck out the first 14 she faced in that game. We'll get a scoreboard set up for you here in a moment. As Kolbatsky gets ready to throw here. First pitch floats into Reagan Slauson, ball one. Slauson hitting 362 on the year, a homer, and 14 driven in. Next pitch is also high, and it's 2-0. And now it's 3-0, and Kolbatsky slipped there. And again, a lot of rain coming here before this game. And you wonder how wet it is out there. And Kolbatsky slipping on that ball three. These games were originally scheduled for Monday. They felt that the weather wasn't going to be good. They were wrong. Now we had rain all the way going into today, but they're playing here, and there's a called strike, and it's 3 balls and 1 strike. There's a called strike, and now it's 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes here on Slauson. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So from 3-0 to striking out Slauson, Kolbatsky has the first out here. That'll bring up Lillian Steele. There's a strike, and again, slipping there was Batsky. It's no balls and one strike here. It's in there for a called strike, and now it's 0-2. No balls, two strikes here on Lillian Steele. Fouled it back. Remains 0-2. No balls, two strikes on Steele. Haynes on deck. Kolbaski checks her wristband. Delivers the 0-2. That misses, and it's one ball and two strikes. Kolbaski has her sign again. Ready with the 1-2. Fouled straight back by Steele. Continues to battle in there. Steele checks in, hitting .322 on the year. Only actually 20 games for Northern Potter. They received a forfeit win. Thus the 17-4 record. That's high, and now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Very young team, only a couple of seniors, mostly freshmen and sophomores. Again, didn't have a program for the 21, 22, and 23 seasons. They played as a co-op with Kawaneski Valley. Remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. And talking to some Northern Potter people today, Cal Valley did make the state playoffs 2 years ago, but none of these players played for them when that happened. Northern Potter guaranteed a state playoff berth because Elk County Catholic defeated Red Bank Valley 6-3 in the consolation game earlier today up in St. Mary's. The only way we'd have a true second game if DuBois Central Catholic would lose this game, then they would have to play Elk County Catholic, I believe, tomorrow at a site and time to be announced. Otherwise, if DuBois Central wins this game, they're the District 9 1 representative and Northern Potter's the 2. Northern Potter can't be any worse than the 2. There's a fly ball, right field. It's going to hit in front of Haynes and then get by her. On her way to third is Steele in the relay. There won't be one as it's dropped, and she's going to have a single and a 2-base error on the right fielder. Haynes letting it get beyond her. And Northern Potter with a great opportunity here early on against Kolbaski with a runner at third. And just one out for Emma Haynes. Haynes hitting .434 on the year. Kolbaski's pitch swung on a miss, strike 1. So Steele popped that into right field, and then I don't know what Haynes was doing. She kind of got caught in between, and when she got caught in between, it got by her and started rolling towards the wall. Showing bunt, lays it down, but missed it. Tried to lay it down and missed it. Excuse me, folks. And now it's 0-2. Kolbatsky's 0-2. Swung on and missed. Big strikeout there for Kolbatsky. 2 away now, and it's up to Kayla Hyde.
Now batting right field, number 14, Kayla.
Hyde comes in today hitting .354, couple of triples, 6 doubles, 21 RBIs. Kolbatsky set, delivers, called strike 1. Next pitch stays high, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. One and one on Hyde. Steals at third with 2 outs for Northern Potter here in the first. Stays high, and now it's 2-1. Kolbatsky ready with the 2-1. Fouled straight back, and it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Hyde. Steals at third with 2 outs here in the first for Northern Potter. Kolbatsky with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Kolbatsky strikes out the side, gets out of the jam. Northern Potter in the first. No runs, a hit, an error, 1 left on base. We head to the bottom of the first inning. No score. Northern Potter 0. DuBois Central Catholic coming to bat here on the YDL Sports Network, powered by Acrisure in DuBois.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Jalen, number 13, we're beyond proud of you. Love, Mom, Dad, and Jaden. Jalen, Grandpa has loved all the time you have spent with him in softball. We are both so proud of you. Love, Grandma and Grandpa. Good luck, Lady Panthers, from Mrs. Blackwell, Miss Cherry, and Miss Tammy. Jalen, you're the greatest. Take it 1 pitch at a time. Love, Nanny and Poppy. Lady Panthers, we're so proud of all your accomplishments. You've got this. Love the Pomeroy family. Jalen and Izzy, you ladies are amazing. We're so proud of you. Lots of love. Your Pomeroy family. In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals. Back here at Showers Field, bottom of the first inning, let's take a look at the lineup for DuBois Central Catholic. They'll lead off with their right fielder, Marina Haynes. Batting second, the catcher, Jesse Frank. Batting third, the shortstop, Kayla Risser. Batting fourth and playing third base, Malia Mitscavich. Batting fifth and at third base, Lydia Morgan. Batting sixth and pitching, Riley Kolbatsky. Batting seventh and at second base, Lauren Davidson. Batting eighth and in center field, Lily Davidson. And batting ninth, the left fielder, Lexi Berta. And Haynes fouls the first pitch off, strike 1 on a bunt attempt. So it's Haynes, Frank Risser, Mitscavich, Morgan Kolbatsky, Lauren Davidson, Lily Davidson, and Lexi Berta for DCC against Jalen Willamy, the freshman. Haynes tried to bunt, and I think she pulled back, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. We'll set the no-po defense here in a second. Haynes, ground ball, foul ball. The third baseman, Haynes, was right on top of her, and she almost knocked it past her. So it's White at first, Taylor Knowles at second, Chapman's at short, Haynes is at third, Kibbe in left, Reagan Slauson in center, Hyde in right, Lillian Steele doing the catching for Jalen Willoughby. So it's White, Taylor Knowles, Chapman, and Haynes, Kibbe, Reagan Slauson, and Hyde. And that's a foul ball. And Steele doing the catching for Willoughby. Ed Galvis in the first base coaching box. Jordy Myers in the third base coaching box. 1-2 pitch to Haynes. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Willoughby gets her first strikeout. Strikeout 199 on the season for the freshman.
Now batting catcher, number 1, Jesse Frank.
So to bring up Jesse Frank. Frank swings and misses, strike one. Next pitch hit out and over the head of the second baseman Knowles. Right fielder Hyde will play it and get it in, but it's a one-out single for Jesse Frank. Frank just kind of lofted that ball. Thought Knowles had a chance at it at first, but she wasn't able to get to it. So it's a leadoff single for or one-out single, excuse me, for Frank. Now runner heads towards second, throw down, actually hits the runner. Now she's going to get up and run towards third. She's going to get there. Northern Potter, a little trouble picking it up in the outfield, but they finally do and get it in. So give stolen base for Frank, and then an error on the catcher, Steele, allows her to go to third as she hit Frank with that throw. I think it's ball one. And now there's a fly ball deep right field, but way out of play here. So it's now 1-1. That's called strike, and it's 1-2. So 1-2 on Kaylee Risser. That's high, and it's 2-2. Risser checks in today, hitting .518 with 4 home runs and 30 driven in, but she strikes out here. Big strikeout for Willoughby, and there's 2 away. We'll bring up Malia Mickiewicz. If I am Northern Potter here, I am not pitching to Malia Mickiewicz. With first base open, there is no way I'm pitching to Mickiewicz. Mickiewicz has been on fire. She's hitting .509 on the season, takes ball one high. And no disrespect for Lydia Morgan, but if I'm going to let somebody beat me right here, it's going to be Lydia Morgan. I mean, Morgan's hitting .426, but just definitely not the same hitter as that's fouled out of play into the bleachers on the first side. Very few players are the same hitter as Malia Mickiewicz. And then you add the playoff element to it, and she's about as clutch of a playoff performer as you're going to find in the district. 1 ball and 1 strike on Mickiewicz. Willoughby ready with the delivery. That's high, and it's 2-1. Being careful here with Mickiewicz. Winding the 2-1. That's a called strike on the inside corner. Now it's 2-2. So a chance for Willoughby, the freshman, to get out of the jam just like her sophomore counterpart Kolbatsky did. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at third for DCC here in the first. And fouling it off is Mickiewicz. Remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Freshman Willoughby, senior Mickiewicz. Wine in the 2-2. And Mickiewicz takes it into the left center field gap. That's going to go all the way to the wall. DCC has a 1-0 lead as Mickiewicz into second with a double, and that's exactly why I wouldn't have pitched to her. She does that all the time. RBI, double from Mickiewicz, and DCC takes a 1-0 lead. Bring up Lydia Morgan. First pitch to Morgan. High, ball one. There's a swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike now on Morgan. Mickiewicz is at second after the RBI double. Willemie ready with the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2 on Morgan. So now Willemie's going to try to minimize the damage here. And she does. She strikes out Morgan, but not before DCC strikes. 1 run, 2 hits in air, and 1 left on base. At the end of an inning, it is DuBois Central Catholic 1 and Northern Potter nothing. You're watching high school softball on the YDL Sports Network, powered by Acrisure. Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket.
All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
We head to the top of the second inning, 1-0 DuBois Central Catholic in this District 9 Class 1A championship game. It'll be Knowles, Willemie, and White for Northern Potter. Taylor Knowles, the right-handed hitting second baseman, hitting .467 on the season. Take strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Knowles. Kolbatsky set. Delivers the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 4 up, 4 down by strikeout.
Now batting pitcher, number 13, Jalen Willemie.
Jalen Willemie steps to the plate. Willemie hitting .234 in the year, a couple of doubles, 11 RBIs. Kolbatsky's pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. We'll also have the Double-A championship game today. Cranberry versus Carwinsville, rematch of last year's game won by Cranberry. Swing and a miss, strike 2. It's 0-2 now on Willemie. Kolbatsky checks her wristband. Delivers the 0-2. Little high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch is up high. Now it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. She struck out 5 now. 2 away in the Northern Potter second inning. That'll bring up Zoe White. White hitting .327 on the year, 3 doubles, 13 runs driven in, has scored 11 runs. First pitch is in there for called strike 1. Next pitch swung on a miss, strike 2. Quickly 0-2 on White. That's high. 1-2 on White. White would reach. Chapman is next. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Kolpatsky struck out the side for the second straight inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for Northern Potter. At the end of an inning and a half, it's Du Bois Central Catholic 1, Northern Potter nothing. You're watching high school softball on the YDL Sports Network, powered by Acrisure in Du Bois. When we opened Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network, we were looking for an insurance company we knew and could trust. Acrisure and Du Bois gave us all of that and more, and that's why Acrisure and Du Bois is the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. We know that the folks at Acrisure have our backs, and we know they support high school athletes and athletics. Find out more at acrisure.com/Mid-Atlantic or call them today at 814-371-5270. Acrisure and Du Bois is the official insurance provider of Your Daily Local LLC.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Back here at Heindel Field in Du Bois, Kolpatsky and the Davidson sisters, Lauren and Lily, due up for DCC here in the second inning. Cardinals lead Northern Potter 1-0. Ball 1 to Kolpatsky. 396, a homer, 17 RBIs. Ball is hit to center. Center fielder Slauson doesn't have to move much, makes the catch, 1 away. Kolpatsky put that high in the air, but Slauson, the center fielder, was right there, 1 away. I bring up Lauren Davidson, the older of the two Davidson sisters. Lauren checks in at .435, a homer, 1 triple, 7 doubles, 21 driven in. Willemy's delivery bunted straight back foul into the netting. No balls in, 1 strike. Glad to have you along. The rain seems like it's at least moved out for now. Hopefully it stays away. Was really coming down at about 1:30 when I pulled in here to Heindel Field. 1 ball, 1 strike. half-hour delay at the start of this one. Start at 3. That means that the Double-A game will most likely also be behind schedule. It was scheduled for 5. There's a line drive base hit into center field. Slauson quickly over to cut it off and get it in. It's a 1-out single to center for Lauren Davidson. Third hit of the game for the Cardinals. Bring up Lily Davidson. She's hitting .293 on the year. 13 driven in. Now she's going to have a little bit of a conversation here with third base coach Jordy Myers. Former Jordy Frank played college softball at St. Francis. Was a heck of a center fielder. You Google her on YouTube and you'll see a catch that's one of the best you'll ever see. Played here at DCC for George Heigl. Snowballs and 1 strike here on Lily Davidson, the freshman. Davidson lays down a bunt, but it's foul, and it's now 0-2. Lexi Bird on deck. Willemie tells the rubber. Winds and delivers the pitch. Inside, runner going to second. There won't be a throw as the catcher, Steele, had to kind of reach down and get it. Stolen base for Lauren Davidson. And it's 1-2 on Lily Davidson. Lily Davidson fouls that one away. Played off the net there by the first baseman, White. Kind of reminds you of Savannah Banana Ball. Play it off the netting, in play. 1-2 pitch coming. Davidson fouls that one away. Remains 1-2. Again, Northern Potter guaranteed a state playoff game after Elk County Catholic's win in the Concy game today. DuBois Central Catholic would be also, if they win this game. If they lose, they're going to have to play Elk County Catholic, I do believe, tomorrow. It's 2-2 now on Lily Davidson. Willemie ready with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. She took something off of it. 2 away now. Strikeout number 3 for Willemie. I'm sorry, strikeout number 4 for Willemie. She has gone over 200 career strikeouts. 200 career, 200 in the season as a freshman. Congratulations to Jaylin on that accomplishment. As she needed 2 coming in, has 4. Ball 1 to Berta. Again, Kolbatsky also moving in on that, is with 6 today. She now has 197. So 2 of the best pitchers. Comebacker, nice play by Willemie. Throws to White, and the inning is over. For DCC in the second, no runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We head to the third. It is still 1-0 DuBois Central Catholic here on the YDL Sports Network.
Claims happen. Fortunately, you have Gerg Insurance and Financial in your corner. Your family is our family, and we really mean that. So we invite you to get in touch with us and find out for yourself. Gerg Insurance and Financial. Offices in Ridgeway, Warren, and St. Mary's. Call 814-781-1020 for an appointment or a quote today. Gerg Insurance and Financial wants to understand you to help protect you.
Gerg Insurance, caring for you and the things you care for.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front 9, coupled with a back 9 situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Back here as we get ready to go to the third inning. 1-0 DuBois Central Catholic in the lead.
Shortstop number 1, Haley Chapman.
Be Chapman Gibby, and then the top of the order, Slauson for the Lady Panthers. Riley Kolbatsky has recorded all 6 of her outs by strikeout so far. Again, she slips. Ball 1, and I don't trying to be nice, but all the rain that came, the last thing you want to do is see one of the best players get hurt slipping trying to pitch because you decided to play a game after torrential downpours. Now, Willoughby is not having the same problem, so maybe it's just something else Kolbatsky's doing. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Oh, 0-2. He called the first one a strike. Well, we think it's 0-2. And there's strike 3. So 7 now. Set down by Kolbatsky by strikeout. Bring up Maya Kibbe. Kibbe hitting 176 on the season. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Kibbe. Kolbatsky set. Delivers the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 8 strikeouts now for Kolbatsky. 2 away in the Northern Potter 3rd inning. That'll bring up Reagan Slauson. She was a strikeout victim in the 1st. Swing and a miss, way behind that one. Strike 1. Next pitch fouled away. No balls and 2 strikes. And 199 career strikeouts now is Kolbatsky. So looking to join Willoughby here in the 200 strikeout club. Delivers the 0-2. Swing and a miss. There it is. Strikeout number 200 on the season for Kolbatsky. She struck out 9. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base in the 3rd for Northern Potter. We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It is still 1-0 DuBois Central Catholic here on the YDL Sports Network. Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life. As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. We head to bottom of inning number 3. It is the top of the order for DuBois Central Catholic. Haynes, Frank, and Risser. Haynes shows bunt, takes ball 1. Haynes struck out in her first at bat, one of 4 punch-outs for Willoughby. Bunted foul, 1 ball and 1 strike. Haynes missed most of the season with an ACL tear she suffered on January 26th. They've got this surgery going on that is getting kids back in little under 3 months. Really amazing. Dr. Varichello here in DuBois is one of a couple of surgeons in the nation doing it, and it's incredible stuff. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Haynes after she fouls that one off. Wilhelmy ready with the 1-2. That stays high and outside, and it's 2-2. January 26th was the day that Haynes tore that ACL against Ridgeway, game that you watched here on the YDL Sports Network. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's inside, and it's now 3-2 on Haynes. Came back, wasn't allowed to slide. Now she was allowed to slide head first. It's really incredible. 3-2 pitch here from Wilhelmy. Haynes, fly ball down the left field line. That's a fair ball into the corner in left field. Haynes on her way to second. She's not going to stop there. She's heading to third. There will not be a throw. She's got to stand up. Leadoff triple for DuBois Central Catholic. Haynes battling there, was able to finally get a pitch she liked, and she put it into the corner. It's 197 down the left field line, 218 and 217 in center field. It depends on whether you're in the left center field side. That's 218, right center 217, 201 down the right field line here at Heindel Field as Jesse Frank takes strike 1. Frank singled, stole a base, moved to third on an error, and scored on the double by Mickiewicz in the first inning, our only run of the game so far. Ball is popped up and out of play. Now it's 0-2 on Frank, and Wilhelmy looking for a big strikeout here with a runner at third and nobody out. Wilhelmy set, delivers. Oh, Frank just drives one to deep left field, but it's going to be foul by about 15 feet. She gave it a ride into the bleachers out there, but it was a ride foul. Remains no balls and 2 strikes. As we're waiting for some softballs to be delivered. It would be a good segue for a delivery. UPS or FedEx. If anybody out there has any contacts, let me know. We'll get you on board. We'll give commission to Joey Greco, public address announcer here today. His idea. Hey man, when I hear a good idea, I run with it. We're a pizza company. Maybe that pizza company you were telling me about earlier, that since they deliver your pizza basically with a pizza wagon. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Frank. 1-2 on Frank. Wilhelmy's pitch misses low, and now it's 2-2. 2-2 on Frank. Haynes is at third with nobody out here in the DCC third. They're up a run. Wilhelmy ready with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Wilhelmy. She's got 5 of them. 1 away. Bring up Kaylee Risser. Risser looking. Now he's going to go down and take a look with third base coach Jody Myers. Pizza Hut pause in the action. Wilhelmy's first pitch to Risser. Risser shows bunt and fouls it away. Strike 1. Risser struck out her first at bat. Shading Risser just a slight bit to the left side in center field as the center fielder Slauson. She's probably about 2 or 3 steps to the left field side of second base if you're looking out there. Risser drives one to right. This is going to be foul as it goes into the upper bleacher, the closer of the bleacher areas here at Heindel Field, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. If you're one of the Northern Potter fans watching this game, this field is just immaculate. Waterfall out in right field, pavilion in center, big bleachers in left, covered grandstand area. If you haven't been here, it is a treat for the players. It's a treat for the fans. It's a treat for people like me. No balls, 2 strikes here on Risser. She strikes out. Ball gets away, though. They're going to have to throw down. When they do, they get her, and Haynes didn't break for the plate. And looking at Jordy Myers, I think she maybe wishes that she had sent her there. But there are now 2 outs. Will they pitch to Mickiewicz here? I'm going to say it again. I would not. But they look like they're going to. Ball 1 high. I don't know why you're playing with fire here if you're Northern Potter. Mickiewicz playing Division I bowling next year at Jacksonville State in Alabama. 2-0. Ball gets way away, but it comes right back. Not much foul territory here at Heindel Field. 2-0. Wonder if this is an unintentional, intentional walk situation. I don't know if I'd even risk it, though. I'd just put her on. 2 balls and no strikes on Mickiewicz. Morgan on deck. Wilhelmy ready with the 2-0. Swing and a miss. They're going to attack Mickiewicz. We'll see if Mickiewicz makes him pay or if Wilhelmy wins the battle this time. 2 balls, 1 strike. Winding a 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Mickiewicz. It's a 3-2 pitch that Mickiewicz hit into the left center field gap for the RBI double in the first. See how Wilhelmy attacks her here, 2-2. High, it's now 3-2. And again, no reason for Wilhelmy to give in here. First base is open. So Mickiewicz steps back in. Wilhelmy back on the rubber at 3-2. Wind into delivery. Fouled into the netting. Remains 3-2. Spoiled a good pitch there, Mickiewicz did. Leadoff triple by Haynes. Wilhelmy trying to leave her there at third. Winding a 3-2. Fouled again. Remains 3-2. Battle again between the freshman Wilhelmy and the senior Mickiewicz. Mickiewicz won the first battle. Who will win the second one? Wilhelmy set. Delivers the 3-2. Wilhelmy wins this one. She pitches around the leadoff triple. She strikes out the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base for DCC. We head to the 4th. It's still Cardinals 1, Panthers 0 on the YDL Sports Network, powered by Acrisure. High school basketball teams. Are you looking for a great way to work on your game this summer? Then 2 shootouts are calling your name. On June 14th and 15th, the Much Game Athletics Lakeview Girls Basketball Shootout will feature a D9, D10 challenge, along with Mercer County versus Western PA and North-South matchups. Guaranteed 3 games per team and cost is $50 per game. Register by May 31st. Then on June 22nd at Penn West Clarence Tip and Gym, there'll be a boys basketball shootout for $225 per team. 2 courts available for play. Howdy, rodeo fans! The 64th Annual North Washington Rodeo is scheduled for August 13th through the 17th. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 p.m. The show starts at 8. Come early and eat dinner in the social hall between 4 and 7. Nightly specials will be offered. Can't make dinner? No problem. There'll be lots of concession options available during the show. Grounds are located at 2225 Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. For more information, visit northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. The show goes on, rain or shine. Steele, Haynes, and Hyde, 2, 3, and 4 for Northern Potter here in the 4th. Steele has the lone hit for the Panthers. A single in the first pops this one up. Catcher Frank runs out of room as it hits off the roof of the grandstand. Strike one. Steele singled and went to third on the air on the right fielder Haynes, but she was stranded there as Kolbatsky struck out Haynes and Hyde. Shows bunt, bunts it, and it's caught. Caught by Jesse Frank for the out. One away. First out not recorded by strikeout is a foul out on a bunt attempt to the catcher, Jesse Frank. Brings up Emma Haynes. Jalen Willamy just did the same thing to DCC last inning. Leadoff triple by Haynes. Struck out Frank, Risser, and Mitscavige to get out of that jam, leaving the score at 1-0 DCC here in the fourth. Strike one to Emma Haynes, who struck out in her first at bat. That's high. It's 1 and 1 strike on Haynes. There's a called strike. 1-2 here on Haynes. Kolbatsky has 9 strikeouts. There's a fly ball to the shortstop. More of a pop-up than a fly ball, as Risser is there to make the catch. 2 away.
Now batting right fielder number 14, Kayla Hyde.
Bring up Kayla Hyde. She struck out in her first at bat. Hyde came into the game hitting .354, team best, or I'm sorry, second on the team with 21 RBIs. 29 for Taylor Knowles is the team best. This ball one upstairs. Misses again, and it's 2-0. One and a 2-0 coming. Misses high. Now it's 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes. Kolbatsky went 3-0 on Slauson to start the game and then battled back to strike her out. She's 3-0 here on Hyde. Wine and a 3-0. It's right in there for a called strike. 3-1. Three-one delivery. Swing and a miss. 3-2. Three-two coming to Kayla Hyde. Kolbatsky's pitch, swing and a miss. She battled back there too. Strikeout number 10 for Kolbatsky. For Northern Potter in the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We head to the bottom of inning number 4. It is still DCC 1 and Northern Potter nothing here on Acrisure High School Softball on the YDL Sports Network.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket. Back here, it'll be Morgan Kolbatsky and Lauren Davidson in the fourth for DCC. They lead 1-0 here in the District 9 Class 1A championship game. Pitchers duel right now between Riley Kolbatsky, Jalen Willamy. We pretty much thought that's what we were going to see coming in. 2-0 here on Morgan. It's up high. Now it's 3-0. There's a called strike, and it's 3-1. Ball is popped up. Center fielder Slauson, but it's left fielder Kibbe in front of her to make the catch. One away here in the DCC fourth.
Now batting pitcher number 3, Riley Kolbatsky.
Bring up Riley Kolbatsky. Next pitch, line drive, base hit for Kolbatsky. Kibbe will play it and get it in. Fifth hit of the game for DCC. That'll bring up Lauren Davidson. We're going to have a runner here for Kolbatsky. So we're going to get a courtesy runner for Kolbatsky. It'll be Virginia Myers.
Running at first base is number 7, Virginia Myers.
Ball 1 on Davidson. She had a single to center in her first at bat. Puts down the bunt. Catcher steal onto the first baseman White for the putout. Myers goes to second. 2 away now for Lily Davidson with a runner in scoring position.
Lily Davidson.
Davidson, base hit up the middle. Myers is going to be waved home. She's going to score. It's going to be 2-0 DCC. On her way to second on the throw home is the freshman who comes up with a big hit in a championship game. It is now 2-0 DCC. So Lily Davidson delivers the 2-out RBI single to center. And it's 2-0 Lady Cardinals as Lexi Berta steps to the plate. Berta takes ball 1 inside. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Ground ball, third baseman Haynes. That's a fair ball. Her throw is in time, is holding the bag as White on a nice play over there to end the inning. But not before Central picks up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 left on base. We head to the 5th inning. It is now a 2-0 lead for Northern Potter here on the YDL Sports Network. Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket. Jaylyn, number 13, we're beyond proud of you. Love, Mom, Dad, and Jaden. Jaylyn, Grandpa has loved all the time you have spent with him in softball. We are both so proud of you. Love, Grandma and Grandpa. Good luck, Lady Panthers, from Mrs. Blackwell, Miss Sherry, and Miss Tammy. Jaylyn, you're the greatest. Take it 1 pitch at a time. Love, Nanny and Poppy. Lady Panthers, we're so proud of all your accomplishments. You've got this. Love the Pomeroy family. Jaylyn and Izzy, you ladies are amazing. We're so proud of you. Lots of love. Your Pomeroy family. In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals. Head to the top of the 5th, now 2-0 in favor of DuBois Central Catholic. Strike 1 to Knowles. Knowles struck out back in the 2nd. DCC a run in the 1st, a run in the 4th. They lead Northern Potter 2-0. One ball, one strike now. 10 strikeouts for Riley Kolbatsky. Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. One-two pitch coming. Swing and a miss, strike 3, strikeout number 11. For Kolbatsky. Bring up Willamie. Willamie struck out in her first at bat. Ball 1. Strike. It's 1-1. It's 2-1 now. PJ Styles coaching third for Northern Potter. Head coach Gary Bartow in the first base coaching, part 2 in the first base coaching box. It's 2-2 here on Willamie with 1 out in the Northern Potter 5th inning. Kolbatsky ready with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Kolbatsky's punched out another one.
Now batting first baseman number 20, Zoe White. Pitch hitting will be
11.
20, Izzy Prince.
Izzy Prince will bat for White here. Freshman Prince. Ball 1. So 12 Ks now for Kolbatsky. As I wrote the other day, you can't spell Kolbatsky without the K's. Swing and a miss, 1-1. One pitch from Kolbatsky. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 1-2. In some ways, Kolbatsky throwing another gem, and you just get to the point where you're just expecting it from her. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Izzy Prince. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 13 for Kolbatsky. She strikes out the side in the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It is still a 2-0 lead for the Lady Cardinals of DuBois Central Catholic. When we opened Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network, we were looking for an insurance company we knew and could trust. Acrisure and DuBois gave us all of that and more, and that's why Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. We know that the folks at Acrisure have our backs, and we know they support high school athletes and athletics. Find out more at acrisure.com/Mid-Atlantic or call them today at 814-371-5270. Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of Your Daily Local LLC.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
Back here as we go to the bottom of the 5th, it'll be the top of the order for DCC. Haynes, Frank, and Risser.
Leadoff batter in the bottom of the 5th inning for DuBois Central. Right fielder number 2, Marina Haynes.
Haynes struck out in the 1st, led off the 3rd with a triple, but she was stranded there as Wilhelmy struck out Frank Risser and Mickiewicz. Ball 1 here to Haynes. DCC a run in the 1st on a Mickiewicz double, another one in the 4th on a Lily Davidson single. Ball is popped up. Left fielder in foul territory. Kibbe makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting catcher number 1, Jesse Frank.
Bring up Jesse Frank. She has a single, run scored, and a strikeout. Frank singled in the 1st, stole 2nd. The throw by the catcher, Steele, hit her, kicked out into left center field, so she went to 3rd and then scored on the 2-out double by Mickiewicz for the game's 1st run. She takes strike 1 here. Joe's bunt pulls back, hits it off the overhang. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 2 pitch, ground ball. Second baseman Knowles up with it. She'll flip to the first baseman White. Quickly 2 away here in the DCC 5th. Bring up Risser. She's struggled so far with a pair of strikeouts.
Haley Risser.
Appreciate everybody on board today. A lot of people watching today. Really appreciate that. Appreciate all you as Risser fouls this off. Strike 1. Make sure if you see any of our advertisers that you let them know how much you appreciate them supporting these players and what we are attempting to do to publicize them here on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com. 0-1 coming to Risser. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Legal notice. All video by the YDL Sports Network is sole property of the YDL Sports Network and cannot be retransmitted or events recreated from it without express written permission. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Orisser. Kibbe has struck out 7. Going over 200 career today for Wilhelmine, not Kibbe. That ball is hit the center. Slauson is there to make the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Jalen Wilhelmine. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We go to the 6th inning. Still DuBois Central Catholic 2 and Northern Potter nothing. Jalen, number 13, we're beyond proud of you. Love, Mom, Dad, and Jaden. Jalen, Grandpa has loved all the time you have spent with him in softball. We are both so proud of you. Love, Grandma and Grandpa. Good luck, Lady Panthers, from Mrs. Blackwell, Miss Sherry, and Miss Tammy. Jalen, you're the greatest. Take it one pitch at a time. Love, Nanny and Poppy. Lady Panthers, we're so proud of all your accomplishments. You've got this. Love the Pomeroy family. Jalen and Izzy, you ladies are amazing. We're so proud of you. Lots of love. Your Pomeroy family.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Back here as we go to the 6th inning. A pinch hitter, Riley Knowles will pinch hit for Chapman here. Update on the 2A consolation game. Karn City 6, Montauk 2 in the bottom of inning number 2. That is at Karn City High School, Deal Stadium. So it'll be Riley Knowles pinch hitting here. Kibbe, and then the top of the order, Slauson. As we wait for the umpire, Corey Thomas, to give the instructions to the DCC bench. It's Corey Thomas at first, Dan Gabler at second, Dan Gabler at first, Gary Johnson at second, and Kevin Fox, the third base umpire in this championship game. First pitch to Riley Knowles, swung on and missed, strike 1. One in the 0-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh and 2 on Knowles. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Kobatsky struck out 14. Bring up another pinch hitter, Savannah Richards. So Richards will pinch hit for Kibbe. Third pinch hitter in a row here for Northern Potter. Swing on and miss, strike 1. Riley Kobatsky, the sophomore, rocks and delivers. Called strike 2. One in the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Strikeout number 15 for Kobatsky.
Now batting center fielder number 2, Reagan Swanson.
We'll bring up Reagan Swanson, who's gone down. Slauson, who has gone down twice on strikes. Swung on a miss, strike 1. Kobatsky rocks, delivers, strike 2. Kolbatsky swung on and missed. Strikeout number 16 for Kolbatsky. She strikes out the side in the sixth. She has struck out 7 in a row. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Still 2-0 DuBois Central Catholic here on the YDL Sports Network. Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket. In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals. When we opened Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network, we were looking for an insurance company we knew and could trust. Acrisure and DuBois gave us all of that and more, and that's why Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. We know that the folks at Acrisure have our backs, and we know they support high school athletes and athletics. Find out more at acrisure.com/Mid-Atlantic or call them today at 814-371-5270. Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of Your Daily Local LLC. It'll be Mickiewicz, Morgan, and Kolbatsky for DCC here in the sixth inning. Lady Cardinals looking for some Acrisure in DuBois insurance runs. 1-0 now into the screen. 1-1 on Mickiewicz. She's 1 for 2. Had an RBI double back in the first to put the Cardinals up 1-0, and then struck out with a runner at third in the third. So Wilhelmy won one of the battles. Mickiewicz won one of the battles. 1 and the 1-1. Stays high. Now it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike on Mickiewicz. Misses inside. Now it's 3-1 on Mickiewicz. Hitters count for the senior third baseman. Wilhelmy's pitch. Fouled out of play down the right field side, heading towards the playground that's back behind the bleachers there. Full count, 3-2 on Mickiewicz, leading off the sixth for Central. Looking for their 5th consecutive District 9 title. 19, 21, 22, 23. Ball is fisted. Shortstop Chapman there to make the catch. 1 away. Of course, no season in 2020 because of COVID-19. Bring up Lydia Morgan. Morgan 0 for 2, strikeout, and a pop out to the left fielder. Again, if this score holds, both of these teams are into the state playoffs, as Elk County Catholic, who Northern Potter defeated in the semifinals, won the consolation game over Red Bank Valley 6-3 today, meaning Northern Potter would be the second place team. Pie. 1 ball and 1 strike. The only way Elk County Catholic would have a shot at the state playoffs is if the Panthers come back and beat DCC here. 1-1 here on Morgan. Morgan fouls that out of play. 1-2. The day started with 4 possible teams making the state playoffs. After the Elk win, only 3 could. As this score holds right now, it would be these 2. It was 4 teams for 2 spots because of the true second game. Floats in a little high, and it's 2-2. That was close. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8 for Willoughby.
Now batting catcher number 3, Riley Kovatsky.
Bring up Riley Kolbatsky. Folks, at the conclusion of the game, flip over to our Facebook feed for the. Was there strike 1 on Kolbatsky? For the award ceremonies and stuff. I'm going to take it off of the YouTube feed, which is also the feed that you're watching it on. If you're on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com, I'm going to put it on the Facebook feed only because of some copyright issues with music that they will be playing here at Heindel Field before I get a chance to end the stream after the award ceremony. So again, if you're wanting to stick around for the award ceremony will be available on the YDL Sports Network's Facebook page. You do not need to have an actual Facebook account. Just go to facebook.com/YDL Sports Network and click on the video, and you'll be able to watch the post game right there. Again, doing that because of some copyright issues that YouTube brings up with some of the music that gets played. Ball's lined over towards third baseman. Up with it is Hayes over to first, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Northern Potter needs 2 as we go to the 7th. You're watching high school softball on the YDL Sports Network. At Clairview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, we are committed to our community by providing advanced medical care and services at our skilled nursing center, while also providing a setting for seniors who require minimal assistance with their daily routine at our Country Springs Personal Care Home. Our services aim to enhance self-esteem and encourage a fulfilling lifestyle. Clairview Nursing and Rehab Center and Country Springs Personal Care Home share a beautiful campus right outside of Sligo and are less than 10 minutes from the center of Clarion. Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life. So actually, folks, we are just going to keep it here on the YouTube, as I've just talked to the PA announcer. He said he's not going to play any music, so we should be okay to leave it here. So Kolbatsky will face Steele, Haynes, and Hyde as the rain is coming back down. It's a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike here on Steele. She's got the lone hit back in the first inning for Northern Potter. Fouls that one away, and it's 1-2. One and two on Lillian Steele. Kolbatsky winds, delivers. Called, strike 3, strikeout number 17 for Kolbatsky. That is now the second most in her career. Her 3 highest career strikeout totals have come in her last 3 games. 18 against St. Mary's to close the regular season. 16 against Red Bank Valley in the semifinals. 17 today against Northern Potter. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Emma Haynes. Misses, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now here on Emma Haynes. Kulbatsky checks her wristband. Foul ball. Out of the reach of third base coach PJ Styles. Remains 2-2 here on Two balls, 2 strikes here on Haynes. Kulbatsky ready with the pitch. There's a line drive. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to go all the way to the wall and right. Haynes on her way to second as Marina Haynes throws it in. So Emma Haynes, spelled differently than Marina Haynes, with the double to left with 1 out in the 7th. The Panthers are still alive. So Kayla Hyde, representing the tying run for Northern Potter, steps to the plate here. In case you're curious, Hyde on the season has not hit a home run. She does have 6 doubles, 2 triples, 21 driven in for this sophomore. So the Panthers have life here in the 7th. Ball 1 high. Taylor Knowles on deck does have a homer on the season. As now Kulbatsky wants a new softball. She reaches down, touches the horizon. Steps back onto the rubber. Throws the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. That's going to skip behind the catcher, Frank. Going to third is Haynes. She's there with just 1 out. Two and one on the batter. Kayla Hyde. Kulbatsky hasn't given up a run since May the 4th. 2-1 pitch. It's a called strike, and now it's 2-2. This home plate umpire has a really late strike call. Two balls, 2 strikes on Hyde. Misses outside, and now it's 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and Kulbatsky wants a new softball again as the rain continues to fall. Kulbatsky again touches the horizon. Steps onto the rubber, ready with the payoff pitch to Hyde. Hyde, fly ball, shallow right. Haynes over. She'll make the catch. Runner's going to tag. Throw to the plate is not in time. Northern Potter's on the board, but they still trail 2-1. And more importantly for DuBois Central Catholic, there are 2 outs and they are 1 out away from the championship with nobody on base for Taylor Knowles. Sacrifice fly for Haynes makes it 2-1. First run against Riley Kulbatsky since May the 4th in the City Classic right here in Heindel Field. Now Taylor Knowles to the plate. She represents the tying run. She does have a homer on the season. Outside, ball 1. One in the 1-0. Down low, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes on Knowles. If she reaches, it'll be Willoughby. Rain coming down pretty good now. Winding to 2-0. There's a called strike and it's 2-1. Again, Northern Potter down to their final out here. They've gotten a run. They trail by a run. Kolbaski ready with the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 1 strike away from the title is DCC. Kolbaski checks her wristband. Gets ready to deliver the 2-2 to Knowles. Fouled away. Knowles continues to battle here. As they're throwing in dry softballs from the dugout. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Knowles. Kolbaski ready. Delivers the 2-2. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 1-run game. Kolbaski ready. Knowles ready. The payoff pitch. Fouled away. Knowles continues to battle. Again, 3-2 pitch coming from Kolbaski. Ball 4. Tying run is on for Northern Potter here in the 7th. First walk issued by Kolbaski. So Jalen Willoughby will step to the plate. He has struck out twice. And now George Heigl wants to go out and talk to his sophomore pitcher. This pause brought to you by Pizza Hut.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
As the Pizza Hut pause ends, Kolbaski back in the circle. Tying run at first in the person of Taylor Knowles. Go ahead run at the plate in the person of Jalen Willoughby. Pitcher versus pitcher here. Kolbaski versus Willoughby. Ball 1 high. After the strikeout of Steele to start this inning, it looked like Kolbaski was in complete control after her 17th strikeout. The double by Haynes, the sacrifice fly by Hyde, then the walk, and now it's 1-1 here on Willoughby. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Northern Potter once again down to their final strike. Kolbaski glances into the dugout, has the sign, checks her wristband. Sets, rocks, the 1-2. That's it! DuBois Central Catholic has won its 5th consecutive District 9 title on the 18th strikeout of the game by Riley Kolbaski. DuBois Central Catholic 2, Northern Potter 1. Final score, the Lady Cardinals are champions in District 9 in 2024. Both of these teams will advance to the next round where they will play in the PIAA playoffs. District 9 champion will be Du Bois Central Catholic. Runner-up will be Northern Potter. Thanks to Elk County Catholics winning the consolation today, there will be no true second game. We'll be right back. Jalen, number 13, we're beyond proud of you. Love, Mom, Dad, and Jaden. Jalen, Grandpa has loved all the time you have spent with him in softball. We are both so proud of you. Love, Grandma and Grandpa. Good luck, Lady Panthers, from Mrs. Blackwell, Miss Sherry, and Miss Tammy. Jalen, you're the greatest. Take it one pitch at a time. Love, Nanny and Poppy. Lady Panthers, we're so proud of all your accomplishments. You've got this. Love the Pomeroy family. Jalen and Izzy, you ladies are amazing. We're so proud of you. Lots of love. Your Pomeroy family. Before they start the post-game ceremony, we do want to name our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game. It is going to be Riley Kolbatsky of the Du Bois Central Catholic. Cardinals gave up 1 run, struck out 18, let up just 2 hits in a 2-1 victory here in the championship game. We will keep it here so that you can watch the post-game medal ceremony, and then we will be back with a separate stream for the Cranberry Kerwinsville championship game in AA. You've been watching high school softball on the YDL Sports Network.
Congratulations to both schools on a well-played championship game. Presenting the awards today will be District 9 Representative Peter Brecken. Receiving awards for the District 9 runner-up from Northern Potter. Number 1, Haley Chapman. Number 2, Regan Slauson. Number 3, Maya Kibbe. Number 5, Savannah Richards. Number 6, Lacey Gross. Number 7, Emma Haynes. Number 12, Lillian Steele. Number 13, Jalen Willoughby. Number 14, Kayla Hyde. Number 15, Riley Knowles. Number 16, Miranda Jacoby. Number 17, Taylor Knowles. Number 19, Zoe White. And number 20, Izzy Prince. And now receiving their awards as the 2024 District 9 Single A Champions, the DCC Cardinals. Number 1, Jesse Frank. Number 2, Marina Haynes. Number 3, Riley Kolbatsky. Number 4, Malia Miscavige. Number 5, Ellie Dow. Number 6, Hannah Denner. Number 7, Virginia Myers. Number 8, Kylie Kolbatsky. Number 9, Elizabeth Green. Number 10, Lily Sachs. Number 11, Lexi Berta. Number 12, Caitlin Jones. Number 15, Courtney Zatzik. Number 16, Lydia Morgan. Number 18, Maggie Moffey. Number 19, Lauren Davidson. Number 20, Lily Davidson. Number 21, Kiki Foster. And number 23, Kaylee Risser. Congratulations to both teams and good luck. Moving on to the playoffs. We'll now present the champion trophy to the DCC Cardinals by Peter Greco. Senior captains Jesse Frank, Malia Miscavige, Lexi Berta, Courtney Zatzik, Lydia Morgan, Lauren Davidson, and Kaylee Risser. Congratulations, ladies.
Years ago today. First